Finally tonight, remembering baseball legend Pete Rose, the all-time hitting king who was later banned from the game for life. Questions about his legacy and whether he belongs in the Hall of Fame are still hotly debated. Jeffrey Brown has our look back at the player better known as Charlie Hustle.
2-1 pitch from Schaus into left center. There it is. Rose has eclipsed Cobb. That's number 4,192.
September 11th, 1985. Pete Rose breaks the record held by Ty Cobb for career hits. By any measure, Rose was one of baseball's greatest ever players, especially in his years as part of the Cincinnati Reds' Big Red Machine, and later with the Philadelphia Phillies. A Most Valuable Player award in 1973. Three-time World Series champion, three-time batting champion, 17 All-Star appearances.
A fight breaks out. Pete Rose and Buddy Harrelson.
He was known for a ferocious, pugnacious, non-stop style.
And this is the way Rose plays the game, just 150% each and every time.
Sliding headfirst into bases, running to first base after every walk. He spoke of it with his manager, Sparky Anderson.
I have to agree with you that I am somewhat of an animal when I'm on the field because I just like to win. And, a lot of that is instilled because of my father.
The most famous or infamous incident, the 1970 All-Star Game, when Rose rammed headfirst into catcher Ray Fosse. Winning the game, yes, but injuring Fosse in what was essentially a meaningless showcase. Rose's on-field exploits would become overshadowed as long-rumored concerns over his betting on sports contests, including baseball, were confirmed in a 1989 report. And Rose, then manager of the Reds, was banished from the game by then-Commissioner Bartlett Giamatti.
The banishment for life of Pete Rose from baseball is the sad end of a sorry episode. One of the game's greatest players has engaged in a variety of acts which have stained the game.
Well, regardless of what the commissioner said today, I did not bet on baseball.
Rose denied the charges for years to come, only admitting it publicly in a 2004 autobiography, when he also spoke to ABC's Charles Gibson.
Did you bet on baseball?
Yes, I did, and that was my mistake, not coming clean a lot earlier.
Rose fought for years to be reinstated, as the ruling kept him from any work in baseball and shut out of the Hall of Fame. Beloved and reviled, baseball hero and shamed villain, one of the greats and the center of one of the game's greatest scandals. Rose said this in 2015.
My fans have stuck behind me, and I appreciate that. I can't tell you the ongoing support I get everywhere I go, and I think that's partly because of the way I played the game.
Pete Rose died yesterday at his home in Clark County, Nevada. No cause of death was given. He was 83 years old. For the PBS NewsHour, I'm Jeffrey Brown.
I have issues from the same date, September 9th, 1985, of the Cincinnati Enquirer and the Cincinnati Pulse. On the front page of both issues, it is announced that Pete Rose, then the manager and player of the Cincinnati Reds, had hit the ball 4,191 times, at that time breaking a record set by Ty Cobb years prior. I also have a box with 4 other copies of the same editions of the same papers. And of course, both of these papers predate the big controversy surrounding Pete Rose, the controversy that led him to become permanently ineligible for the Baseball Hall of Fame back in 1991. And for all the divisiveness that's being left by his legacy, I don't think anybody's going to deny that he was one of the most fascinating historical figures we've ever had. And I think we're all going to miss talking about it. I'm Jesse Coffey.